OK, let's dive right in. Did you finish the reading for today?
Yeah, I read The Great Gatsby, sir, and honestly, J. Gatsby is the absolute biggest simp in American literature, sir.
What? Gatsby is a tragic romantic hero. He represents the decay of the American dream, pursuing an elusive, idealised past that can never truly be recaptured.
Sir, the man spent 5 years building an international bootlegging empire, bought a giant mansion and threw massive rages every weekend. Oh, so a girl he dated in high school might randomly wander into his living room, sir.
It was a testament to his unwavering, immortal devotion. It's a stalker with an unlimited budget, sir. He could have just sent her a text or dropped into her DM, sir. It was the 1920s. DMs didn't exist. He had to rely on grand, romantic gestures.
He lived right across the bay from her, sir. He literally stood on his dock every night staring at a green light at the end of her pier. If my ex bought a house across the lake and spent every night glaring at my porch light, I wouldn't marry him. I'd call the police, sir.
Look, just don't overthink it, OK? The green light represents his unattainable desires, the distance between the rich and the newly wealthy, and the illusion of hope.
Wait, sir. So instead of just walking over to her ass or calling her on the telephone, which did exist back then, he invites her cousin Nick over, acts like a creepy ghost in the garden, and makes Nick set up a tea date for them, sir.
He was terrified of being rejected by the old money elite. He needed everything to be flawless. So he fills Nick's house with $5,000 worth of flowers, wears a white suit, and then panics and stands outside in the rain before knocking on the front door, sir.
He was overcome with vulnerability. He was meeting the love of his life after half a decade. He's 30 years old, acting like a middle schooler at a school dance, sir. And then, to impress her, he takes her back to his house and literally starts throwing expensive silk shirts at her face until she starts crying, sir.
She was crying because she had never seen such beautiful shirts before.
She was crying because she realised she married a guy named Tom when she could have married a guy who launches high-end textiles at women as a mating ritual, sir.
Well, yes, but it highlights the superficial nature of their society.
Sure, let's go with that, sir.
The point is, Gatsby made himself into a self-made billionaire out of pure, unadulterated passion.
Out of pure obsession, sir. He literally changed his whole identity, lied about going to Oxford, got mixed up with mobsters, and threw parties for thousands of uninvited strangers, hoping maybe she'd be one of them. That's not a romantic hero. That's a guy who desperately needs a therapist and a hobby, sir.
It is a profound critique of class structure and the hollow nature of excess. It's a story about a guy who spent millions of dollars, got framed for a hit and run, and got shot in a swimming pool, all because he refused to move on from a summer fling, sir.
He died protecting the woman he loved from the consequences of her actions. So he took the fall for a murder, got murdered himself, and then Daisy didn't even show up to his funeral and went on vacation with her husband, sir.
Yes, so he got zero return on investment, no girlfriend, and a bullet, sir.
He died holding on to his dream. Without his dream, he was nothing. He was a multi-millionaire with a mansion, sir. He could have gone to Europe, bought a boat, or moved on with any other person in New York, sir.
Without Daisy, the money meant nothing to him. So he lacked basic self-worth and financial planning skills, sir.
Wait, that's not what I meant. If Gatsby had just taken a fraction of that party budget, hired a dating coach, and accepted that his ex moved on, 4 people wouldn't be dead right now, sir. It is a timeless masterpiece of modern fiction.
It's the ultimate cautionary tale for why you shouldn't build an entire criminal empire just because a girl didn't text back, sir.